Welcome in. It is Main Street Today time. Today's show is all about love and romance and hot dogs. It is National Hot Dog Day. Did you know that? And if you are a fan of hot dogs, I want you to leave me your favorite way to enjoy your dog. Maybe it's your favorite place to enjoy a dog. Nashville has got some fabulous places that you can enjoy dogs. And I'm going to tell you right now about a place where you can get if you download a special app, you can get a free hot dog today and a half price drink. It's at Love's Truck Stops. I'll tell you the details. But first, let's talk a little bit about how a lot of people like their dogs. You leave your comments in the thread wherever you're watching this, and we'll share those on the show coming up next. All right. If you want to get a free hot dog today at Love's Truck Stops all across America, if you're watching this, whenever it is National Hot Dog Day, you can download the Love's Connect app, and then you can go in and redeem it for a free hot dog. Eat it however you like it. I'm a mustard only, like my friend Kelly Ripa. It's so funny. If anybody's ever watched Hope and Faith, my little sister is Faith Ford, and the two of them had the funniest episode where the only acting job that Faith, the Faith character, which is Kelly Ripa, the only job she could get was dressing up as a giant hot dog. It is hilarious. If you can go back on YouTube and see that, it is really, really fun. So go get the Love's Direct app and you can get your free hot dog today. Y'all, Rama Drama is coming to town. It is going to be so much fun. I know they've got Comic-Con. They've got people with all the tattoos of their favorite Marvel characters and Hulk and all that good stuff. But if you like romance, I'm going to tell you, there is Rama Drama taking place at the factory in Franklin. Have I gone overboard to talk about it? You better believe it, because all my hot hunks that are coming to town, that are in romance, they're inviting you. And we've actually got some that are going to be on the show with us today. Hey, give a listen, because we're going to have a personal invitation from Paul Green.
Hey everybody, Paul Green here. I have an exciting giveaway contest to announce. So as you heard, I'm coming to Nashville, a part of this incredible convention that Rama Drama is putting on. Make sure you follow them and like this post. And also in Nashville, I'm playing a concert on the 31st of July at the Jameson Theater, which is right next to where the convention is. So I'm excited to play music for you. Many of you have met virtually. I want to do a CD giveaway. So I'm sending signed CDs to you. To qualify, just tag somebody around there in Nashville that you think might enjoy coming to the convention and my concerts. And then just name one of my songs that you love, like a song request for the concert, or just a song of mine that you enjoy. And then we'll be choosing 3 winners to send a signed CD from my Freedom for Your Soul album. So I can't wait to meet you in Nashville, Tennessee, and lots of love. I'll see you there. Bye.
Oh my gosh, you're going to see us right now, because here's Paul Green. Yes.
Hi.
So excited. How are you?
I'm really good. How are you, Devin?
I'm so good. Welcome to Nashville. Welcome to Nashville. And this is not your first time to Nashville, because you're a singer-songwriter. You've been here before.
I've been there before, yes, to visit my friends, the Guidos, who have a ministry there called PR Ministries. And I came a long time ago. I was like 20, and I introduced my music to Word. There was there was a Christian music label. I don't know if they're still around.
Yeah, yes.
Word. Oh, they're still around?
Oh, yes.
And I remember kind of auditioning for a record deal with them. I was 21 years old or something.
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah.
You know, I've watched you in movies and I've seen you sing in your movies, but I didn't realize how deep it went until I started doing some research with Rama Drama. And I go, oh my Lord, it's like Rob Mays. And so you and Rob are going to be joining together and doing a show during Rama Drama, right? Are you both doing a show together?
We're doing a separate show. So he has a show during the day, and then I have one in the evening on that Saturday, the 31st. But then we have a panel that we're doing together. So we'll be talking. Okay. Yeah, we'll be talking about music together. I love his music. I didn't even know that, I didn't know who he was. And I just, as I was looking through all the guys and the friends that I have that are coming to Nashville, I was like, who's this Rob Mays guy? And then I started listening to his music, and I really like it. And does he live in Nashville?
He's like you. He goes and works and does things, and like he just did a movie with Trace Adkins here, so he was here for an extended period. So I, it just depends on where your career takes you. Do you do a lot of your tapings? Most of them, are they in Canada? Is that where you?
I would say, it's probably, if I added them up, it's about half and half. But a lot of the Hallmark movies are in Vancouver, and some were actually in Eastern Ontario. Northern Ontario. You can't get any Eastern than Ontario. There's an area up there called North Bay.
Yeah.
And so, some Christmas in Angel Falls I shot up there, but I think they get a pretty hefty tax break, especially if they use some of us Canadians. So they shoot up there in Canada. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I will say the reason I think that even more than the tax breaks is the scenery in Canada is breathtaking. If you're going to shoot something romantic, I'm just saying. It's everything you need.
True. That's true. And the crews are amazing. So like they're, everything you love is shot in Vancouver. So like all the Marvel stuff, all the Apple stuff and Sony stuff and Netflix stuff. So the crews, from what I've heard, are on the par of some of the old school ones here in Los Angeles. I'm in Los Angeles right now. So that can sink a ship. And I'm sure, I looked at your resume. Your resume is really interesting to me. I just want to comment on a couple things here. Okay. So my dad listened to George Strait. I grew up around country music, and you have a number one song that you co-wrote, the big one. I actually listened to it last night because I was curious. Well, I was curious about this monster resume of yours, and I just was kind of going through it, and there's a few things that jumped out at me. Of course, writing songs for Leanne Womack, Hank Williams Jr., and Trace Adkins. Is that who Rob did a movie with?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it. And then you've narrated over 20 audiobooks.
Now I need to update that because I'm almost up to 100 now. I do Christian romance. I do a lot of those romance things. So I narrate the kisses that you do.
Are you serious? Okay,
yeah.
that's. I'm just gonna plug in this Wi-Fi. I noticed my signal's a bit weak, and I got a roaming Wi-Fi router, and I didn't know we were gonna be like live. So, we have this little thing that's actually, I recommend these, but you can put a couple of them, and I do live concerts on my roof, and I just bring up this repeater thing, and then I have really strong signal there. And if I'm doing something like this, I can put it kind of nearby. I'm not sponsored by these guys, but I think it's like a mesh system. But anyways, let's go back to your resume here. So 100 audiobooks, but then this one stuck out to me: the Fellowship of Christians and Jews. Like, how does that? Like, usually, what is the Fellowship of Christians and Jews? What is that?
It's an organization across America where Christians and Jews. It was started by the late Rabbi Eckstein, and he said we need to go and get the Jews to the Holy Land, and people in Russia, people in Ethiopia, whatever, that are living in horrid conditions, and they want to bring them to the Holy Land or get them at least food and medical supplies. And so I was the spokesperson for that. Those late night infomercials. It was so funny. My little sister was in Los Angeles, and she said, I just saw the saddest thing. It's these needy Jews that are in Russia, and I gave them money because I go, that was my voice. And she goes, it was you?
Oh, that's hilarious.
It is, but thank you.
I love when I've never seen I've heard Jews for Jesus, but I've never seen the Fellowship of Christians and Jews. Okay. And then this one's really cool because Bill Gaither. So I grew up with Bill Gaither and all the quartets and
Oh
like,
yeah.
so my parents had all the videotapes,
Uh-huh.
and every Christmas it would be on constantly. And then the older parents would like congregate, and we would always laugh because they were always laughing at like Mark Lowry or something.
Oh
and
yeah.
and we always loved it because they would, like, nobody drank in our family. There's no alcohol,
Yeah.
but it looked like they were drunk, but they were just drunk on like laughing at Mark Lowry, and then they would be crying because they were like raising their hands and worshiping. And then, but as kids, that's what I grew up with. I have a huge family, and the Gaithers were, the Homecomings were on there all the time. And what's really cool is when I have a looping pedal, and when I build my harmonies, I'm always trying to get the quartet sound. So I'm always trying to add a baritone, add a bass, and a tenor, and then the other harmonies, because
Wow.
I have this pedal that can record on a loop.
Yeah.
And it allows me when I do live shows, which I'll be taking this looper with me to Nashville. It's really a little one, but it's insane what this thing can do. Like,
Oh, that's crazy.
yeah, it records really high quality mic and my guitar, and then I can create drum loops with my mouth or anything, or my guitar. But this thing makes it feel, when I do the Jameson Theater there for Rama Drama, it'll make it seem like I'm kind of with a band and other singers. So it's more fun. I've done 295 concerts in the last year and a half virtually.
Oh
Like,
my goodness.
yeah, it started. Hallmark asked me to do one for my episode, a big episode I had for One Calls a Heart, and on Facebook on season 7, right before the pandemic kind of started to hit, and there was 5,000 people that watched it live. My first Facebook Live, and then now it has 200,000 views. That first one, but I was like, oh my gosh, there's people stuck at home who can't either get to church or can't go, to a concert. So I'm just going to start doing it. And I was doing it 3 times a week consistently. I haven't stopped. I still have a schedule and I keep doing it.
Well, can we play some of your music really quick? I have Long Way Home. I've got it ready to play. Is it all right if I play that video?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because you guys, if you don't know, and I want to talk more about your faith walk, because I don't think people really know when they see their favorite romantic actors that they're, I always love when people bring their faith walk into it. So you opened the door, and I'm so thrilled that you did, because that's a very cool thing. Hey, you guys, Long Way Home. Here's Paul Green.
I had lost my way. I forgot to pray for God to send me someone like you. I got off my knees. I began to see you'd been there the whole way through. It was a long way home. You sheltered me from the storm. guilt made me crazy, my fear made me weak. I opened my mouth, but I couldn't speak. But your love is God's love in me. My home, sweet home, my soul's place to breathe. It was a long way home. You sheltered me from the storm. It was a long way home. Your love will keep me warm. Your love will keep me warm. Your love will keep me warm.
Yay!
I'm so glad you chose that song and that it's and you grabbed that video. It's a brand new song. I mean, within a few months. That one thing that's been really interesting is because I'm putting so many hours of playing for fans on these YouTube things and Facebook, and then I'm also doing 2 to 3 vocal lessons a week. There's all this creativity that's just constantly there, and so sometimes a song will come to me and it'll be like done in 10 minutes. Like I'm in the river swimming, and it's like,
Yeah.
and I feel like whenever you're creating something like art or music, 90% of it is just showing up and taking action
Amen. Yes.
and
Yes.
getting yourself in the river so that the inspiration can, so God can also use you and speak through you. But if you're waiting for inspiration, it never works that way. You literally I just have to get on my guitar and turn on my phone to record something and just start playing and trust. And that's usually how I write, is like in the moment, not with a pen. I just kind of sing. And then later I'm like moving words around. And I'm like, oh, that's what's supposed to be there. But that's how that song.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love it, and I love the cowboy yodel. That's just that little flip up to the falsetto. It's just like that just a little bit of see. We call it a cowboy yodel down here. I don't know what you call it in Canada, but it's certainly that for me. So well, you know what? We got somebody who wants to jump on this interview with us because I asked him to. I begged him. I said, Rob Mays, what are you doing? Come on. So, and we're going to be talking. Yes.
Hi.
What's going on?
Wow, this is actually our first time meeting.
No
Yeah.
kidding?
Hey man, that's why I put Hog City there in my name there, Rob Mays Hog City, because me and Paul Green are now like real good friends on the Instagram.
That's right. That's right. It's such an interesting and funny way to actually meet somebody, is like as a slice of a video. Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? I mean, I'm doing it this view because I think, I mean, I can change it up. We can do a different one, but I think this one we get to all see each other. And Rob, now, are you in Nashville yet?
Or I could even go like this. You know when people do that, like on the FaceTime,
Oh,
and then you got to adjust. You know.
You're so funny. Are you still in Los Angeles? Or are you in Nashville yet?
I'm in LA right now. Yeah, I'm flying out next week.
Wouldn't that be crazy if y'all ended up on the same flight? That would be so funny.
Yeah. When do you leave? On.
Well, I'm flying first class. I don't know about you, Paul.
Well, The only first class that's available is Southwest. That's correct. I'm not sure if we call that first class.
Every seat on Southwest is first class. I'm joking. I'm not flying first class. I fly Southwest economy, base fare, like no refunds, and we'll probably do the same flight.
So I was telling Devin actually before you came out, I had no idea you were coming on, that I really like your music, and I actually wanted to talk to you about who's producing your sound, because it's country, but it's also but there's a depth to it, and it's also poppy. But it's like you've managed to kind of hit, because if it's too poppy, it annoys me. If it's too country, can't relate. And then if I like the old stuff, so it almost has this mix of old and new, and then your own kind of vibe. It's really great. I like it.
Wow, thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, that's like exactly what I'm going for too. So it's so cool to hear that's translating. I grew up listening to all the old guys and Michael Peterson and all those dudes, and I love the story element and the harmonies and the steel, and all that stuff production wise and kind of texture wise from the older stuff, and then but I love big bass and drums and stuff, and so I like big loud mixes and big loud masters. But I'm like, let's just do all that. Let's put all the stuff that I want to hear into the music.
Yeah.
You tickle me. You tickle me. And for Michael Peterson, who is a dear friend of mine who might be watching today, Michael, he wasn't calling you old.
No.
And I'm just kidding. Did you know that he used to travel with the Power Team? He would go to churches, and he was part of the big strong guys that would do things like for Jesus.
I remember those.
They would go to church. Michael Peterson. He's and he would go and he could rip phone books in half.
I remember watching those guys. It was like the Christian version of the WWE.
Yes,
it was like,
yes.
They weren't wrestling though. They were like with God. They were like Samson from the Bible. Like with God's power, they could tear a phone book with their teeth or something.
it was great. But he is that guy. He's like a tree. And you just did the movie.
He rip phone books?
Oh yeah. And
I just said he was old. I gotta watch my back now.
No, he's adorable. He will love being an influence, and he is just precious. Hey, we're gonna play some of your music real quick, Rob. Is that okay? Can I do one that's an official video? Because I've got a great lyric video that's something new. You get to pick. Lyric video, something new, or the official video that you had just a little while back?
Maybe let's go something new, right? Maybe
okay. All right. Give a listen.
When you're drenched in sweat and you can't forget about the monsters lurking underneath your bed, and when you bargain more than you wanted to, oh darling, I'll be there for you. When your throat clenches up like a python squeeze, and when life hits you back and brings you to your knees, and when the show don't go
goodness, goodness, goodness. That is so wonderful. Everybody was just weighing in. That our ladies are weighing in so heavy today. And I know it's because you guys are on the show, and I'm so happy that you're here.
Do you know David? There's a few moments in there that remind me of The Bad Days by David Ramirez. Is he an influence of yours at all?
Oh man, he's so good. Yeah.
There's a couple moments where it's like that you're not only did your voice sound them, but almost like the rhythm of the way the lyric kind of laid out. There's just like in a moment. And I was like, this reminds me of The Bad Days. The first time I heard that song, The Bad Days, was Daniel Lissing. Do you know Daniel Lissing? No. He's an actor. He was on a show I was on, and he took out his guitar and he starts playing this song. And it's like, first lyric is "There's going to be days when you hate me." It's such a cool song if you don't know it, but yeah, man, that's a great song. That's less country, right? Except for that pedal steel and that's great. It's freaking awesome.
Yeah, it is less country. It's like, but and that's the thing. Like my kind of lane is, that I've created for myself is a little more wider. I think a little more wider, a little wider than maybe Nashville would like or the people would like. But it's like it's what I love, and that's just what I'm doing. So
you know what, Rob? I just want to say thank you because it didn't have any mention of drinking beer in the back of a truck with booty shorts. I'm just going to say thank you. It was deep and it was good. And is that Smith Curry playing steel on that?
It is indeed Smith Curry. And
I thought so.
Yeah, that's who I've been working with Smith now for a while. We've been co-producing this stuff together, and he's amazing.
Good. I mean, that's what it's beautiful steel, and that country is. It's just American music with a good theme. And we've heard some great music today, guys. It's wonderful. Everybody is weighing in. Elizabeth says, yes, no beer or booties.
Rob, I also saw you play piano. I went on your somewhere. I don't know if it was YouTube or came up that you were playing piano as well. Do you play it on your records or just for fun, like writing and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, piano's my main instrument. I've been playing piano for 31 years now, but I haven't. I mean, I don't think I've really played yet on any of my records.
No, okay,
which doesn't make any sense. But I don't know. There you have it.
Yeah, but you do play live. And earlier this week we played a live cut from you, and earlier this week we also played from you, Paul. Or last week we played You took us behind the scenes at Wind Calls a Heart. You took us back and showed us how, like, in between takes or when you're you're playing your guitar and writing. You know?
Yeah. That's when there's time between. I mean, do you take your guitar to set with you, Rob?
I try to as much as I can. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's hit or miss, right? Some people are like, it's so disrespectful because it's like, especially in the green room, it's like privacy, and then other people are like, just play for us. So it's always that try to be sensitive, to be quiet, but then there's other times you're like, everybody wants music, so it's.
Well, it was funny when I was shooting this last movie. It was me, Bo Bridges, and then Lee Brice, and so Lee shows up one day with his guitar, obviously, and he starts to play this thing. No, he sits on the piano first. He starts playing this amazing thing, and everyone was kind of stressed out that day on set, and I don't know if it was the AD or the director. So it was like. Would everyone just be quiet? And I'm like, that is the first time Lee Brice has ever heard that, I am sure.
Wait, so
that's amazing.
How absolutely amazing is Bo Bridges? Did you get to know him? Did you get to know him a bit?
And, I mean, I think I can call him a friend at this point. Like he's one of like my end all be alls, and he's the sweetest guy.
Oh, that's just brilliant.
And a good guitar player. When I did a film with him in the North Bay, Ontario, and he came with me to an open mic, and he got up on stage with his guitar and his beautiful wife sitting there, and he played her like 3 love songs, and it was like live streamed. It was such a cool moment. He's not only is he an amazing actor, but he's got a really, really cool musical kind of background too.
Oh, you see, I didn't know, Rob. I've only seen you play guitar. And now that I know that you guys are in town, I might have to twist I don't know how long either one of you are in town for, but the last time you were at Backstage Nashville, I didn't know that I could invite you down to be a special guest. Now, anytime you ever come down to Backstage Nashville, 30 and Lindsley, it's the matinee show on Saturday at 12:30 every Saturday. Hit songwriters, Bada bing, bada bang. You both, if you're in town, let me know because I want you to come be my just a special guest at Backstage Nashville 3rd and Lindsley. Hey, I didn't realize also, I didn't know you were a piano player. I did not know. But when I saw this clip, I'm going, wait a minute. He looks like he's actually playing.
Keys on Bourbon welcomes you to Dueling Piano.
Up on the housetop, reindeer paws.
So your sister's having a baby, huh?
You haven't booked your flight yet?
You want to go home for Christmas. I want to go home for Christmas. Flights are too expensive. Road trip.
No.
You made an actual driving schedule.
This is gonna get us there faster so we can spend the least amount of time together.
Sorry, we only have one room.
Of course.
Damn, what?
There's a bug in there!
When the snow starts.
I'm such a huge fan of yours.
One of my background singers woke up with a little tickle in her throat. Why don't you take her place this evening?
I'm playing with Cassie, right? The keyboardist just came down with the aux flute. We've been scrambling to find someone, and you're perfect. Man, this is like a Christmas miracle.
I just sang.
You were actually playing. So how is Marie Osmond not a China doll? Is she not the most beautiful thing? She is just like perfection.
Oh my, she's amazing. She's amazing. And I mean, yeah, another person I can call a friend who's like this legend and you know, someone I grew up with. Like it's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Well, you guys are incredible. Now let's go to a recap so we can tell everybody how they can be part of Rama Drama because people are going, oh my gosh, it sounds like Old Home Week with the three of you guys talking. And
Old Home Week. What's Old Home Week? It sounds like
it's a southern
okay.
phrase like a family reunion.
Oh, okay, got it.
Gotcha. Okay. Old Home Week.
Like the Gaither homecoming thing are different.
Yes. That's what we're doing.
All right.
We're gonna be laughing and praising and having a good time. You guys will be on stage together in a panel as part of Rama Drama.
Yeah, that's what
and
I
then
heard.
shows.
That's what I heard. Evidently, I don't know. Intel's still coming in.
Yeah. The info. I just found that out too. Yeah. What are you doing for your concert at Rama Drama, Rob? Are you doing like just an acoustic set, or what are you doing?
Like I said, Intel's still coming in. I think it's going to be predominantly acoustic, but I've reached out to Smith to see if he wants to play some steel. And if he's not out camping with his boys, I think he's going to join me up there. So,
wow.
Well, that's worth the price of admission right there. Just Smith alone, just watch that crazy man because he plays everything. Now, Paul, what about you? How's your show going to look? I mean, what's it going to be like?
Well, my fiance's coming, so she's gonna sing Jackson, the June Carter and Johnny Cash song with me, and then she's Australian, so we're doing Land Down Under, and then we might do one other. She comes on my live streams quite a bit and sings harmonies with me, or I sing harmonies for her sometimes. So, and then there's this amazing guitarist in Nashville that was gonna come out, but there's not a lot of time, and my set's 2 hours and plus, so I'm like, how am I gonna teach this guy 30 of my songs? So this will be my band. I have a looping pedal that I can turn into just about anything. So it'll be me and this guy and my fiance, I think, mostly. And then I'm bringing some fans up for there's one winner wins a serenade where I play a song for them, and then there's like a couple surprises for the audience too. So it's gonna be fun. Yeah. You
guys have made my whole day. Ramadrama.com to get your tickets. It is coming up the end of this month. It's the last weekend of July. It's at the Factory in Franklin. It is a whole weekend of beautiful people, just the pretty people coming in from Hallmark and all the romance things. And right before we get out of here, I was trying to find, because I didn't know, I was talking to Faith Ford, my sister, who she was just working. She was down on a set for something. And I said, hey, I'm going to be talking to Rob May. She goes, oh, he's so cute. Aww. He's so cute. You guys did Sorority Wars together?
Yeah.
I was trying to find out, but I was looking for Baby Rob. There's baby Rob. And then there's then you got all grown up Rob.
Whoa,
Yeah. I always laugh because, you guys have been in this business you start as babies. What was your first job, Rob? How old were you?
Man, well, I moved to New York, and within 2 weeks, I got an episode of Law and Order SVU, and I was like 20, 21, I think.
Yes, but you look younger. See, that was you had that little boy face. What about you, Paul? Have you been doing this your whole life as well?
I mean, sort of. I've been in SAG since 99, but 95 in SAG, but that was mostly commercials. I came from the commercial, and I didn't really move to LA till I was 30, but I was studying in New York when I was like 26. But my first job, I think, was in LA. I was in my 30s. I sort of switched careers at 30. And when my son was born, I left New York. I was in New York for a decade. And then when my son was born, we moved to Los Angeles, and I full-time just went to acting and quit my other career.
Oh, wow.
But see, we use face creams, right, Paul? I think you could.
Yeah.
I'm 75 years old.
It's all face creams.
I know we're Rob and I are catching up to Beau Bridges. We use a lot of face cream and yeah, and a low stress lifestyle. We just low stress.
Look, you guys are
backstage, and the thing says, you are on the show. The host can put you on at any moment. Be ready. And I'm like, oh my God, my hands are like clamming up. I'm getting all nervous and anxiety ridden. Here we go.
See, you don't have to worry about any of that. This is me. And I'm so glad that you guys spent time with me today. We went a little bit over because it's the interwebs and we can do that. And all my girls, everybody is weighing in. I've got so many comments I can't eat. Oh, I'm getting eye candy, fun. Ruth Mayer Hill, the notification popped up. Okay, people are getting in. People are bringing everybody in going, hey, the guys are on. Yeah. So I'm so glad that you guys spent some time with us. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Here, glad to fun to meet you this way. Like, it's a funny way to meet you. I'm going
to see you at Rama Drama. I'm going to find a way to get out there, and because I want to go and meet you guys and say hi and go to your shows. And
that'd be great.
Take everybody in to visit. And coming up later this week, I just want you to know that I have collected some on-screen kisses from you guys. And I'm going to put a little montage together just to get people in the Rama Drama kind of mode.
Oh, nice. Can you text me that? I will.
When I finish it, I'm doing the edit on it. And when I finish, I will send it to you.
Or if you put it on Instagram, just tag me, Hog City.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do that. I'll put it on Main Street Today's Instagram when I finish it. But before we get out of here, is it ever, everybody we all, because we watch these movies, you're always in love with your leading lady, always. But in truth, it's just like if you watch Outlander and they're doing these real steamy scenes, it's not as romantic and steamy as it, because there's a lot of technical stuff. The on-screen kisses, are they easy, or do you kind of go, is this kind of odd? Because you're friends with this person,
Well, kissing class in acting school for me was my favorite class.
Yeah. That was good. That was good. I repeated that year of acting. I'm like, I don't think I quite got it yet. I got to do it again. I put myself back into that part of acting school. No, it's insanely awkward and rarely romantic. If it's romantic, it's that's when it's awkward.
Yeah.
You're almost like apologizing. Like, I'm sorry if I don't get into this, and I'm sorry if I do. It's a really awkward situation. It's like, I'm sorry if I get too into this, and I'm sorry if I don't. It's a really weird. It's a really strange thing.
That's a really good way of putting it. Yeah.
This is the kind of stuff that you're going to get the inside scoop at Rama Drama. You guys are the best. I appreciate you so much. And I will see you next weekend, the Franklin Factory. So have a great day. Thanks for your time.
Awesome, guys. Good to see you. Yeah.
Bye. Hey, everybody, we're going to say have a great rest of your day. Be safe, be kind, and remember, most of all, you are loved.